It's high school soccer on TV2 Sports as the Dover Tornadoes have traveled to Berlin to take on the Hiland Hawks. I'm Scott Robinson along with John Lafredo, and we welcome you to tonight's pregame show sponsored by Robert's Tuck Shop, located at 710 Boulevard in Dover next to Taco Bell. Need a tux for prom? Give Robert's Tux a call at 330-602-6773, where they've been helping plan your special day for over 40 years. And John, tonight we've got girls high school soccer. Both teams have struggled a little bit. The Hiland Hawks at 1-4, Dover at 0-2-1. So you've got to think this is probably going to be a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, there's probably two evenly comparable teams, and they both really would like to come out with a win tonight.
When you look at a game like this, what do you think is going to be the key?
Well, in all soccer games, it's really who can control the midfield, both offensively and defense, and try to counterattack the other team, catch them off guard.
Let's take a look at our starting lineup. It's brought to you by Ray & Associates CPA. We also want to thank Robert's Tuck Shop for sponsoring our pregame show. Ray & Associates CPA, an accounting firm located at 122 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, is our sponsor for the starting lineup. Add Ray & Associates to your starting lineup by calling them at 330-339-6651 and take advantage of their over 70 years of experience and knowledge for all your financial needs. Let's take a look at our starting lineups here first for the home Hiland Lady Hawks. And there you get a good look at them. Strong up front, Sarah Menuet's got 3 goals and 3 assists. Allison Alshire's got 4 goals. 2 goals and an assist from Megan Beachy, so they're very strong up front. Defensively, they have recorded 1 shutout. That was against Loudonville. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Dover Lady Tornadoes. And they as well have done a good job scoring some goals, even though they haven't seen the results, John, that they had probably hoped for.
Well, the last 2 classes, they've lost a lot of players. So they have a strong senior class, and they have some freshmen, sophomores, and juniors that are really trying to fill some roles.
That is our starting lineup, brought to you by Ray & Associates CPA, an accounting firm located at 122 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia. Add Ray & Associates to your starting lineup by calling them at 330-339-6651 and take advantage of their over 70 years of experience and knowledge for all your financial needs. And we know things are off to a good start. WJER Radio and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website that's drawing a lot of attention, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch all of the exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything is local. It's been a big week for high school sports on TV2, and Friday night it'll be high school football as the Claymont Mustangs host the Indian Valley Braves. So that is going to take care of our Robert's Tux Shop pregame show. And we'd like to thank Robert's Tux Shop, located at 710 Boulevard in Dover, next to Taco Bell. Need a tux for prom? Give Robert's Tux a call at 330-602-6773, where they've been helping plan your special day for over 40 years. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with the start of our match in a moment right here on TV2 Sports.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
You can create a lasting legacy with a gift to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation. It provides a safe, trustworthy, philanthropic choice for your estate planning needs. Through the generosity of area residents,
The foundation has been able to provide nearly $5 million in funding for a variety of community projects and student scholarships that have positively impacted each corner of our county. Help your community by making a tax-deductible donation to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation today.
As the area's leader in direct-to-garment printing, you won't be surprised by Dennison T-Shirt Graphics' huge range of services: screen printing, banners, engraving, graphic design, and embroidery. They offer just about anything you can imagine, like shirts, mugs, hats, plaques, trophies, and more. They're located right here in New Philadelphia on the south side and on the web at DennisonT-shirt.com.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs to order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
If a child walks into our bank every month and deposits $1 a day into their savings account, it'll make a real difference in their wallet when they grow up. Interest on savings that compounds into money earning more money on more money over time really adds up. Save with us and watch your money grow, right alongside of your child or grandchild.
First National Bank of Dennison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
We are back at Hiland High School getting ready for the start of our match between Dover and Hiland, and also our injury report brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages, and right now it looks like everybody's in pretty good shape. We did have a late scratch with the starting lineup of the Hiland Hawks, but we're not sure if that was injury-related or not. And that is our injury report brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. So we are ready to go here. Hiland will have the possession first to start our match. Nice warm night. I know in the reserve game they had a number of water breaks, simply had to.
And all the schools are awfully hot, so there's a hot day for these ladies.
The Hawks play it back. Now they're playing it forward, stolen away by the Tornadoes. Maddie Bauer will have it. She'll send it back deep. And we'll have the first side out here. It'll go to the Hawks. Hawks have a chance to attack here early on. No score, just underway. We're going to play two 40-minute halves with a 10-minute intermission. Scott Robinson and John Lafredo with you. And the Tornadoes going to move it forward.
Anna Deems at center midfield for the Tornadoes is going to be a really important person.
Juliana Corns with it. Sends it downfield. Alina Lauber is going to chase after it. It's a foot race into the corner. And it'll go out. And it should be a goal kick here for the Hawks.
Alina Lauber is one of their faster players. They'll be trying to get her behind their defense as often as possible.
Also, again, thanks to Robert's Tuck Shop for our pregame show sponsorship, and also Rain Associates for helping with our starting lineup. Lauber sends it back deep into the Hawks territory. Another goal kick coming up. We're certainly glad to be bringing you a wider schedule of sports this fall on TV2 Sports. Got a number of soccer games, both boys and girls. We've got some volleyball and, of course, the mainstay football. Hawks take it down the side. Ahead it goes to Sarah Menuet. Stolen back there by Mary Miller-Eshelman, and now it's out in the midfield. Outside to Shilosky. A little give and go, stolen away nicely there by Madeline Kaufman. She'll send it to the far right side to Menuet. She controls it, gives it back to Candle. And Beachy with it. Sends it outside, Menuet. Up the right side. Miller-Eshelman on her. The Hawks trying to attack, stolen away by the Tornadoes. Now they're trying to get it out of the pressure zone. Centering pass, a little too far. And the Tornadoes are going to take it the other way.
Both teams using a short passing attack to move the ball up the field.
Tornadoes had it, stolen back there by Alshire. Bauer doing a nice job stopping the attack. Clears it to the outside where it'll be a throw-in.
You're going to see for Hiland, their leading goal scorers and assist players are definitely their ball control players.
To the center of the field. Chip inside. It's nicely defended by the Tornadoes. Bauer kicks it away. Hawks have it right in front of the net. Tornadoes clear it.
Bailey Ross did a nice job coming back to get the ball.
To the outside on the run is Rhea Gadalaro. Centers it to Lauber. Nice kick into the corner. Gadalaro can't hang on to it. Defensively, the Hawks are there.
As you watch the game, you can see if the team can defend and get the ball right back out of their end, it doesn't result in many opportunities. So Hiland was down, had one opportunity, got right out of their end. Dover was able to move right up. Last time the same thing happened for Dover. Hiland was able to get right out of their defensive end.
Ball's loose, going to be controlled by Megan Candle. A couple of players got tied up. Menuet able to keep control of it. Works it down the right side. Dover with 4 back. Menuet drops it back to start the offense.
Hiland showing very good skills passing the ball amongst their players.
Lydia Beach had it there momentarily. Tornadoes took it back. Now Menuet strips it from Anna Deems. They're having quite a battle there on the far side. Julie Zink had it. They tried to do a little give and go with Menuet. The Tornadoes with the throw in. Down to 35:06 to go here in the first half. Shilosky gets to the middle of the field. Peyton Frankovich had it. She'll kick it downfield to Lauber. Lauber with the centering pass to Ross. Back out to Anna Deems. And they'll send it back.
You'll look at the difference. Dover has a diamond shape in the back, and Hiland has a little bit more of a straight line with 4 players straight across the back. 1 player moving up to defend, and the others move behind.
Shilosky back to Corns. The pass to Lauber. Lauber sends it back. And the Tornadoes able to keep control of it. Frankovich with it on the far side. The left-footed shot. Scooped up nicely there by Elizabeth Boyles.
You can see the young players for Dover. Peyton Frankovich is a sophomore. Emily Slashky is a sophomore. Mary Miller-Eshman's a freshman. Rhea Gadalera is a sophomore. So those young players are really helping the Tornadoes.
Hawks on the run. Allison Alshire's got it. Defensively has her pocket picked. Nice hustle there by Madeline Kaufman to get it back.
Alshire and Beachy are really helping Hiland move the ball from the defense up to the forwards.
Ball's loose. Deems had it. Back to Corns and over to Frankovich. Tornadoes moving it nicely here. They've had the only shot of the game so far. Ross takes it off the shoulder, wasn't ready for that pass. And the Hawks trying to move it into Dover territory. Yoder had it, gave it up to Candle. And to the outside to Menuet down that right side. Tornadoes trying to catch up to play defense here.
Menuet can run with the ball at speed. She's very fast while she dribbles.
Nice job by Frankovic to stop the pursuit there.
Great ball by Anna Deems.
Alina Lauber fires a shot on goal, her second shot. Or rather, the Tornadoes' second shot. 32-36 to play here in this first half. Scott Robinson and John Lafredo with you from Hiland High School in Berlin. Our first girls' high school soccer game of the season.
As you look at the Hiland roster as well, they're awfully young with only 2 seniors in their lineup.
A lot of the play at the midfield area. Down the left side. On the move is Gadalaro. And it's knocked away, taken back by Deems. Deems finds Corns, and it's stripped away there by Megan Beachy. To the outside, Menuet again. They really try to force it into her. As you can see, the score is 0-0 on the Muskingum University scoreboard. We want to recognize them as our new sponsor, offering new online classes for teachers and coaches license certification for $199. Make sure to contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 for more information. Tornadoes have had a couple of shots, but not really anything close range.
No, it's both teams have been able to move the ball in the midfield. The defensive teams in midfield.
Corns has her shot blocked, and we're going to have a change in possession here.
You can see already both teams are able to move the ball through the midfield, but there hasn't been any real dangerous opportunities once they get behind the defense. Both defensive teams are coming up with really easy saves or easy defensive plays.
Highland's got it. It's Alshire and Frankovic trying to switch fields over to the left side. Hiland gets it back. And then stolen away again by Gadalaro. Ball just rolling in the corner, and it will go over the end line.
And that was one of the few times where they didn't connect on the pass. They had an opportunity 2 against 1 on the outside, but they weren't able to control the pass.
So it'll be a goal kick here for the Hiland Hawks as we get a substitution in for Hiland. As Alexia Miller is out. Dover with the control. In for the Hawks is Michaela Candle. So Dover will have a throw in on the far side.
I would think the sun is really a factor for the Hiland Hawks. They're looking right up into that sun.
Tornadoes bringing it to the right side. Bowers got it. And off of the Hawks, it'll be a throw in for the Tornadoes.
Push from behind.
Got another foul. And a free kick here for the Tornadoes.
Peyton Frankovic on the free kick.
Tornadoes trying to set up something.
Nicely played into Deems.
And Deems turns, fires a shot wide of the goal to the right. And another goal kick here now for the Hawks.
Alex Johnson is in for Dover. For Gadalaro.
Not a lot of subbing going on for the Tornadoes. They will go about 3 subs off the bench for Coach Toby Mathias. Deems has got it to Ross to the outside. As Alex Johnson had it, the centering pass attempted and kicked away there by Julie Zink, and it'll be a throw in for the Tornadoes on the far side.
And Sarah Kaufman just came into the game for the Hiland Hawks. Dover's doing a nice job of changing the fields by going through their defense. They're coming all the way back, moving the ball to the other side, trying to attack on the other side of the team.
Well, they're certainly being patient, that's for sure. Frankovich into space in the corner. Johnson's got it over there. And the give and go. Johnson will get the return pass. Nobody there where she centered it. And it'll go out. Again, a throw in for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes really need to capitalize on this. They've spent a lot of time on the Hawks' end.
Yeah, they haven't been very dangerous. They had one opportunity with Anna there, just Anna Deems, in the last opportunity. The shot wasn't on goal, but she was in the central area of the goal where better chance to score.
Menuet on the run down the right side. It's a foot race. She'll pull up, looks to the middle. And nice defense there by the Tornadoes. Bauer.
Harrington was able to clear it. You can see Menuet is going to cause a lot of trouble for the Dover defense.
Ross has got it, looks forward. Waited a little bit too long to get rid of it. The Hawks will take it back over to Alshire. Drop back to Kaufman. Shaloski gets it ahead to Lauber, then taken away.
Velasquez did a nice job reading the give and go and was able to pick up the ball for the Hiland Hawks.
To the outside again, Menuet drops it back. And Miller Eshelman with the defensive play. Zink had it over to Menuet. The Hawks still looking for their first shot of our match as we're nearly 15 minutes in. Hawks with a throw in on the far side.
It's important for Hiland now to try to control the offensive end and keep the ball in the defensive end for the Tornadoes.
Shaloski had it for the Tornadoes, then taken back. And a lot of the play has happened between the 18-yard boxes. Tornadoes try to spread the field a little bit with Shaloski coming out to the far side.
Nice
It's a foot race. Lauber's got a chance and can't get to it before it goes over the end line. And that'll be another goal kick.
Nice pass by Anna Deems, a nice run by Lena Lauber. You can look at the two teams. If you look at the, as we said, they were kind of young teams. The difference between a young team and an experienced team is really a goal scorer. And trying to find someone that has the composure and strength to finish when there's opportunities.
A little problem, there's confusion over the soccer balls here. Not sure what difference it makes which one they use. And the Hawks can't control it. Should be a Dover throw in here. On the Hawks defensive end.
Siani Williams is in for the Tornadoes now.
Deems gets the pass ahead to Lauber. And Lauber doesn't have much she can do with it. Over the end line, another goal kick here for the Hiland Hawks.
Well, they had an opportunity right there. If they could get that cross in, they had numbers in the box, give them a chance to score.
So Hiland sets up. Nice kick right down the middle, except the Tornadoes had it first. Frankovich with it, controlling the play. Near the center circle. Taken back away by Kaufman. And then the Tornadoes have it. Juliana Corns. Couple of toe taps out to the right side on a run. Nobody picks her up. Looks for the center. Trying to find Lauber. The ball will stay in just long enough and Hiland will get it back.
Nice job by Megan Beachy to win that ball.
Up the side to Alshire. Alshire wanted to find Menuet. Nice job defensively by the Tornadoes.
Hiland's attacking so fast with their 2 speed players up front that they're having a tough time getting their midfield up to support them.
Emma Harrington making the defensive play there for the Tornadoes. As Lauber will go out. Chelsea Hall will come in, along with Gadalero. And the chip down the field. Chance for the Tornadoes. Hiland reacts very quickly, though, and able to save the attack.
Oh, Lindsay Yoder did a great job to win that ball and make a pass out of the defensive end.
Corns with it. And the Tornadoes need to follow the ball down the field. And it will stay in. A nice job by the Hawks.
Did a nice job holding that ball in defensive end.
Nearly halfway through our first half. As Frankovich trying to turn it back toward the middle. Scramble for it.
Peyton Frankovich doing a nice job in the midfield. She's won a lot of balls and able to put the ball back into the offensive third.
Megan Candle has it knocked away, and the Hawks can't quite clear Dover's defense.
Oh, it's nicely done.
A good pass to the Tornadoes, and the shot will go over the goal.
And both teams are doing that very well. They have a player up front that's facing their defensive end. They'll play it back, and then that player will play it through to the offensive player.
Galilero's shot just a little high. And a goal kick here now for the Hiland Lady Hawks. Tornadoes misplay it. Miller Eshelman couldn't quite get to it. Menue has it to the far side.
Oh. Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
So, ready to resume action here with a goal kick for the Tornadoes. Dover can't keep it in, and the Hawks will have a throw in.
Well, it should be a Hawks throw-in. You're right. Both referees have it wrong.
Okay, well, Tornadoes are going to get a whoops.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. I thought I wasn't seeing things, but a nice through ball. Down the line is Hall. Hall centers it. Williams can't get there. Corns does. Tips it ahead to Williams. To the outside. And Johnson is out there. Lindsay Yoder doing a nice job getting around Williams, trying to carry it down the field, but Williams steals it right back. Frankovich to Williams, and then cleared by the Hawks. They come to the middle of the field. Menue again. Down the right side. Just can't get enough of an opening to shoot the ball.
She was trying to find Kaufman there. She had her. It was a good look. They moved Manuel back in the midfield a little bit to add some more strength to their midfield, I believe.
Nice trap defensively by the Tornadoes. Frankovich doing a nice job in the center of the field.
One of the sophomores on this team.
Williams is going to finally control it.
Sandy Williams, the senior, she's a pleasant surprise, I think, for the team.
She's been active, that's for sure. Hiland Hawks are not really attacking defensively very much. They're kind of just playing a reactive style defense rather than being a little bit proactive.
Well, and they're keeping the play in front of them. So if Dover can't get some close passing inside, they're gonna have to go with those long shots that don't have as great of a chance of going in.
More substitutions.
If you compare it to basketball, they're playing a little bit more of a zone defense. They match up with the person in their area.
Michaela Candle back in for the Hawks. We'll catch the others as we move along here. Menuet and Corns get tied up. And it will go off the Tornadoes. It'll be a Hiland throw-in.
A really nice adjustment, I think, by the Hiland coach to put Manuel back in the midfield.
You have to try whatever you can to put a goal on the board. Ross was there wide open. And a shot attempt on the far side.
Emily Schlossky got that shot. She was in good position.
16:50 to go here in the first half of action at Highland High School. No score on the Muskingum University scoreboard. Scott Robinson and John Lafredo with you as these two teams trying to get the upper hand, and so far Dover's had a number of shots. Hiland has not really had much on goal yet.
And they're really just having a tough time getting out of their end. So Dover's able to move more and more players into the offensive end to keep the ball in there.
Back to Frankovich. She'll quarterback it. She'll bring it to the right side. A little reverse direction. To Corns. And in the corner, the pass is going to be too long. It'll be a goal kick for the Hawks.
They're going to have to play a little bit more to each other's feet in order to get the passes they need to get to the goal. Not play it into the empty space since you're so far down on the end of there's nowhere to play it.
So the goal kick for the Hawks. They control it. And Shaloski taps it out on the far side for a throw-in.
Lydia Beach on the throw-in.
And it's Deems to the outside. As Gadalero loses it in the corner. And it's knocked out, and it will go to the Tornadoes as we get another substitution.
Alina Lauber coming back into the game for Chelsea Hall.
So the Tornadoes with the throw-in. Anyways, now on the left side of the field as Bauer comes back, and it's knocked out.
Nicely done by Madeline Bauer to get the throw in for Dover. Good pressure by the Hawks. Allison Alshire was really up there.
Manuel dropping it back there to Candle. Now over to Yoder. Yoder dribbling her way through traffic. It's knocked away by Deems. Picked back up by Zink. And to Candle.
It's a nice pass up forward to Alshire. The referee would have called a foul there. That was an advantage call where the Hiland kept the advantage, so they didn't call the foul.
Hawks being a little more aggressive now. It seems like they're trying to push the issue a little bit more into Dover's end here.
Well, you can see how they get their numbers into the offensive attack now. If they can just keep the ball in there and get some more opportunities, that's where the game will even up.
So the Tornadoes temporarily in control, now taken back by the Hawks. Yoder's got it.
Well, Hiland really does a nice job of passing the ball around. It's just that ball trying to get behind the Dover defense that they're having trouble with.
Gadalaro's going to control it on the side. She'll send it ahead. And the Tornadoes trying to put some pressure on the defenders of Hiland. Lobber on the chase.
Nice move by Lydia Beach. She does a nice job back there on defense for the Hawks.
And the Tornadoes in control again here.
Emma Harrington with a nice ball to her center midfield, Frankovic.
Nice pass to Ross to the outside. Little one-touch pass over to Shalaski. They get an attack started. They just haven't been able to finish.
As you can see, both teams are passing.
Ross on goal. Nice job by Boyles there for the Hawks. That might have been the best shot on goal we've seen so far.
Oh, there's a direct shot right on there at the 18-yard line.
Bauer able to pin it down and then return it into Hiland's end of the field. Hot night. Players are holding up pretty well here with 12 minutes to go here in this first half. A little chip into the middle by Frankovic. Ball's loose inside. Lobber chasing after it. Corns not able to get it, and
The first corner
it
kick.
will be a corner kick. So the Tornadoes with a real good opportunity here.
Corner kicks are a great chance to score a goal.
Right into the middle and
Wow.
right over the top of the net.
Fantastic run by Schlasky, just couldn't finish. Great ball by Lauber out there. Or actually, Juliana Corns.
So it'll be a goal kick here for the Hiland Hawks. 11:06 to go here in the first half. We'll have an intermission and then a second 40 minutes of action. So far, 0-0 on the Muskingum University scoreboard. Hawks trying to get something going here. Corns has got it. Corns sends it ahead. Gadalero on the far side, can't get to it. Actually, it was Ross on the far side. And it'll be a goal kick again for Hiland. The Hiland defense has bent, but they just haven't broken.
Yeah, they really haven't given up too many really good opportunities. That last one on the corner kick and the play before by Deems, where they gave central shots. They're just conceding these passes in the midfield. Now they're pressuring a little bit with the forward, but he's having to come all the way back. She is to help.
Gadalero to Frankovic. Lost control of it. The Hawks quickly turn it the other way as Menuet has it on the left side.
Really a 4-on-4 situation. They have good numbers, the Hawks. Oh, nice play by Madeline Bauer.
Zink will change it over to the right side.
Nicely played by the Hawks.
Alexia Miller's got it now on the far side.
Megan Beachy played a nice ball out there. Beach.
Tornadoes really have had their chances, just haven't converted. And conversely, the Hawks playing great defense to keep Dover kind of stymied here in this first half.
Yeah, Dover has to be careful not to be lulled to sleep defensively and keep their patience. That if they keep up there, they could have some goals.
Alexia Miller down the left side. The pass ahead for Menuet.
Oh, there's a great win. This is where they got to keep it in. The Hawks have to keep it in.
They'll call it out, I believe, and it will be a throw in for the Hawks. Alina Lauber couldn't quite sell it just enough. So Hiland with it. 8:33 to go here, first half.
Julie Zink did a nice job controlling the ball. Megan Beachy is everywhere. She really wins a lot of balls for their defense midfield. And these are the key moments. If Hiland can keep it in the offensive end, you can build the attack.
They certainly have spent a lot more time here in the last 10 minutes on Dover's side than they
Yep.
did in about the first 20. It's going to go into the corner. Emma Yoder working against Maddie Bauer. Bauer's going to carry it a little bit. Now she'll send it up the right side.
And Madeline Bauer's really out there by herself. So if Hiland could bring another player in and maybe create a 2 versus 1 over there, they might have a better chance.
Ross had it, lost it. Good job there by Lydia Beach.
Brandy Raber did a nice play.
Harrington decides to go to the left side. Good choice. Some players out there to pass to. Miller Eshelman ahead to Ross, and nobody there.
He tried to hit Juliana Corns, but misplayed the pass.
Candle sends it ahead. Harrington's going to chase it down. You can sense the team's starting to wear down a little bit. A lot of kids walking around with hands on their hips.
And that's what makes it hard for the Hiland Hawks. They fast break forward and then have to run back. Trying to keep it at one end and makes it a little bit easier.
Lauber, it's 3-on-4. Loses a little control of it. Gets it back.
Nice win by Michaela Candle.
And it will go to the Hawks with the throw in. And again, another throw in as they move it down the field.
It's really a beautiful facility they have out here at Hiland now.
It's a great place. We appreciate the hospitality and allowing us to come here as TV2 Sports. Trying to cover as many area teams as we can.
It's fantastic for all the student athletes and all the sports.
So the Hawks with an opportunity here in their own offensive end. Madeline Kaufman on the far side, making a run. Miller Eshelman forces it out. Throw in for the Hawks. Harrington's going to clear it again, and another throw in.
There's a nice job of Michaela Candle coming all the way across the field to support her. This is really their deepest opportunity.
They get it into Menue. She can't hang on to it, and it will be a goal kick for the Tornadoes.
Good defense by Peyton Frankovich and Anna Deems.
Stolen away there by Alshire. He's tried to send it back to Menue. Taken away there by Deems. Out to Corns. On the angle to Gadalaro.
That's a nice turn by Rhea.
And another chance.
Oh, great win. Great win by the Hawks to step in the passing lane. Lindsay Yoder did a nice job reading that play.
Menue getting it to the outside. Miller Eshelman can't hang on to it. It's Madeline Kaufman. It's got it over to Alshire.
Great pass.
Alshire gets it back. He just haven't been able to turn to get a shot on goal. Maybe this is going to be it, but the Tornadoes staying strong defensively against an aggressive attack there by the Hiland Hawks. Hiland still with it, though, in Dover's end of the field. And it will go over the end line. It'll be a goal kick.
Dover thinks it's a corner kick.
Okay, which is it going to be here? Guess it's going to be a corner kick.
Be a great way to end the half for the Hiland Hawks. They can stick one in the back of the net here.
Nice centering pass.
Oh, great ball.
Dover racing to try and clear it. The shot partially blocked by Harrington there.
Nice turn by Candle.
Yoder's got it, working to the far side to Zink. Zink sends it further out to Candle. And Shalosky's going to end up with it. And the Tornadoes on the run, but they can't hang on to it.
You can see how Hiland's keeping it in the offensive end now. Putting some pressure.
The last 20 minutes have been an exact opposite of the first 20.
Yes.
Hiland's been much more aggressive about keeping it in the Dover zone as Dover was about keeping it in the Hiland zone the first part of this match.
Yeah, it makes you a little nervous if you're a Tornado fan. Have this ball down here late in the half. And like you say, people can get a little tired, lose their concentration a little bit, and stick one in the back of the net.
2:43 and counting here in this first half of action at Hiland High School. Girls high school soccer between Dover and Hiland. No score. We've had several opportunities, but no one able to put one in the net yet.
Peyton Frankovich taking the goal kick for Dover.
Menue has it knocked away by Frankovich. Out to Zink. Or rather, it's Kaufman that had it. Back out to Zink.
Doing a great job as well. Pressuring the ball,
To
moving the ball
Lindsay
side
Yoder.
to side.
Little misplay there by the Tornadoes. Kaufman's got it. Miller Eshelman takes it back, then stolen again. Some nice footwork there by Kaufman.
Oh, she never got back on sides. Once you play that ball and you're in the offside position, you have to get back on sides before they can pass it to you.
So it'll be a free kick here for the Tornadoes. 1:25 to go. And this is not a time you want to give up a goal for either way.
No, and that's when most goals will happen, the first 5 minutes of half or the last 5 minutes of a half. Again, Hiland keeps it in their end. That's what you're looking to do, put pressure on the Tornadoes.
Don't forget that on Friday night, it'll be the Indian Valley Braves taking on the Claymont Mustangs in Yorksville. It's one place where you want to watch the offsides. Looks like they're okay so far. Ross's shot hit one of the Hiland players. Deems has got it in tight at the 18-yard line, and a shot by the
Emily Slash or Bailey Ross.
Bailey Ross
Yep.
there. And we're into the final 30 seconds.
That was a good save. Had to come out and be challenged by Alina Lauber.
And if you're the Tornadoes, all you're saying is, let's get back and not let anything happen this last 20 seconds.
Boyles did a nice job stepping up and win that ball.
Down to the final 5 seconds here of the first half. Gadalero is tied up there. And that is halftime. So we played the first half here at Hiland High School. Dover and Hiland tied at 0-0. We'll come back with second half action in a moment, so stay with us right here on TV2.
Relax, Carlos. With McDonald's, you can afford to win them both over.
Now you can pick up a Big Mac Extra Value Meal with fries and a Coke for just $3.99. So there's plenty of McDonald's love to go around.
Searching for quality bottled water? Call Crystal Springs Water Company. Crystal Springs Water is a family-owned and operated company that's been proudly serving the community since 1986. Crystal Springs offers a quality bottled water in a variety of sizes to suit your everyday needs. They also carry a selection of water coolers, cups, bottle racks, hydro pumps, and premium water softening salts. All available for pickup or delivery. Call Crystal Springs Water Company today.
It's all about you. It's all about you.
The more we know you and your financial goals, the more easily we can help you achieve them. Talk to us. Find out why so many of your neighbors come by and talk with our trained loan officers. Around here, it's all about you.
First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
It's all about you.
For exceptional and expert care in a comfortable and family atmosphere, turn to Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Since 1964, our physicians have been providing our patients with a wide range of general and specialized care for the treatment of ear, nose, and throat conditions. Our doctors Asako, Ramsey, Bogdan, Smith, and Brescia are board certified and have all trained at major American academic centers. We strive to deliver every patient the most advanced and highest quality of affordable health care available. Services include treatment of adult and pediatric ear, nose, and throat disorders, allergy management, complete hearing services, and facial plastic and reconstructive surgery. We are the largest ear, nose, and throat provider between Cleveland and Columbus. Let Ohio Head and Neck provide you and your family with the quality of care you deserve by contacting us today at 330-492-2844 or find out more by visiting our website, ohioheadandneck.com.
And we're back at Hiland High School as we get ready to start our second half of action between the Dover Lady Tornadoes and the Hiland Lady Hawks. No score on the Muskingum University scoreboard. Scott Robinson and John Lafredo with you as the Dover Tornadoes ready to begin the second half of action. Really, John, that 10 minutes of halftime gave the coaches a chance to adjust a few things. What do you think needs to be done?
Well, both teams just trying to get the ball behind the defense. And both defenses are able to stay back far enough. You're not very dangerous if you can't get behind that defense. So trying to provide ways to get behind them will be the key here.
You get a good look at Alina Lauber and Bailey Ross as they get ready to start the second half.
Dover outshot Hiland 8-0, and Boyles had 4 saves for the Hawks. Majeski had no shots on her in the first half.
So the Tornadoes play it back here again as we are just underway in the second half. This is a game where one goal probably will make the difference.
I think so. Unless an early goal, it might open things up, but it's kind of looking like that. You get that one goal, there might not be another opportunity.
And the way both teams have played, there might not be any goals. Menuet down the right side, and that is going to go wide of the net.
Almost caught Majeski out of position a little bit.
I got to track down a soccer ball here, and we're ready to go. Don't forget, too, WJER Radio and TV2 would like to remind you about a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch all of the exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local. Nice job defensively there by Miller Eshelman, stopping Menuet's shot.
Megan Beachy had a key win in midfield to keep that ball in their offensive end. Well, unlucky by Anna Deems.
And the Hawks tap it ahead. Menuet's got it down the right side. Frankovich picks her up, and then nice job by the goalie, Majeski.
It wouldn't be a shot, but she had that was a nice cross. The goalie came out early, but the forward on the far side didn't come across to help try to finish that cross.
Alshire to the left side. Centers in there for Megan Beachy, taken away by Miller Eshelman.
Yeah, she is on the ball a lot, Megan Beachy.
Julie Zink with it to the outside.
Good hustle by Bailey Ross to pressure that ball.
Megan Candle got it over to Beachy, and then they lose it on the subsequent pass.
It'll be interesting if both teams try to challenge a little bit more defensively, put a little more pressure on the ball, and not allow the other team to pass it so easily.
We're going to have a throw in here for the Tornadoes. Coming up on Friday night, we'll have high school football action, as it will be Indian Valley traveling to Claymont to take on the Mustangs. It's always a good game. Last year, Indian Valley came out ahead, I think 36-24. Here we're at 0-0 on the Muskingum University scoreboard. Tornadoes with a little give and go get into the Hiland end of the field.
And it deems Emily Slasky, but Dover did a great job. Hiland had won the ball, but Dover got it back. They switched it all the way around the other side and got a good give and go. Hiland came up strong with the defense there.
And that will be a Dover throw-in on the near side.
In a typical soccer game here, if Hiland can keep it to this side, even if they can't keep it in the defensive end of the Tornadoes, keeping it to one side makes play predictable, and they can win the ball and get a chance on goal.
Miller Eshelman centers it over to Frankovich. They're going to take it to the far side. Pass just didn't have enough oomph on it. Getting a little dangerous. You can see Highland just starting to sneak up a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more.
Yeah, it was a poor pass out of the defense by the Tornadoes, and Highland really penalized them for it.
Manue gets the pass back. Brings it out top to Megan Candle. A couple of misplays there by the Hawks and the Tornadoes. Hustling after it, but then don't quite get there. Lydia Beachy doing a nice job.
It's a very wide field here, so the ball stays in bounds a lot. You have to really keep playing it. In some smaller fields, the ball would go out of bounds all the time. See how the Hawks are putting pressure on the Tornadoes. They're moving that ball side to side. Nice win by Anna Deems. This is where the endurance comes for the Hawks, getting back on defense now. If they did a good job on offense, not allowing a goal to come on a fast break opportunity.
Tornadoes with it. The pass over to Corns. Tried to find Ross. Loose in the box. Kicked away by the Hawks. Nice job to clear it. It'll go out on the far side, and the Tornadoes will have a throw in.
It was good backup by the Hawks. You'd like to clear that ball back out to the same side you're on, not to put it back across the middle, but it worked out for the Hawks.
The pass into Deems. Corns had it back to Deems. Ross to the outside. Just a little one touch over to Shaloski. They just haven't been able to settle it to turn and fire on the goal.
Yeah, that was their opportunity right there. Here they are again.
Emma Yoder and Alina Lauber in quite a contest there.
And Bailey Ross got the ball on top of the box, and she saw Emily Slosky through, but she couldn't quite get the ball behind the defense, and so then the defense was able to recover.
The Tornadoes come to the outside. Gadalaro back out to Frankovich.
Nice win by Juliana Korn, stepping up in midfield.
Harrington will have it.
Highland's doing a nice job. They're closing. As Dover tries to move it side to side, they've closed the space, so now they don't have as much room.
Deems down the side. Shaloski can't get there. Highland Hawks throw in with 33 minutes and 24 seconds to go. No score between Highland and Dover.
There's really great team defense by the Highland Hawks getting up to close down the space. There's a great through ball to Gallarero.
Gadalero needed to get it back to the middle, could not. And the Hawks control it.
Madeline Kaufman, great defense back there.
Frankovich has got it. Over to Corns. They'll send it wide.
See how there's 3 Hawks are always around that ball, so you have to pass quickly and move it and anticipate where the openings will be.
Tornado's doing a pretty good job keeping their spacing.
Yes, absolutely. Both teams are. Hiland Hawks do the same thing. They pass the ball well.
Lauber's got it in the corner. Cleared by the Hawks. Still trying to get it out of there a little bit farther. Shalosky couldn't get it. And the pass up the middle is taken back by Frankovich. And Bauer doing a nice job to step up there.
Yes, you got to be careful there. The Tornadoes have to be careful. Hawks had a great chance to counterattack.
Miller Eshelman's got it. 2 of the Tornadoes getting the same spot there. Ross to Deems. She turns and fires it to the middle. Nobody there. And now the Tornadoes will have to reset it.
So sometimes the Tornadoes are a little bit too quick to play it back. There's some opportunities where they could turn and move it back into instead of coming back so far.
Candle up the side, unchallenged. Really kind of an unforced error right there. Zink's got it on the far side. Nice move. Slips up the side. Sends it ahead. Bauer's going to have to play it. Zink will get it back.
Oh, too bad she couldn't just take a little touch right there. She was in a good shooting position. And Megan Beachy again. She is all over the field for the Hiland Hawks.
So the Tornadoes will have it as a goal kick, and now the Hawks get it back. They managed to get the possession off the free ball.
Team Manuway needed some help. She didn't have anybody to give that ball to.
Harrington gets the drop back pass.
See, sometimes the Tornadoes are just too quick to pass it back and putting that person in more danger than they were in. So you have to be careful with those passes back.
Substitution for the Tornadoes as Alex Johnson will come in, replacing Rhea Gadalero.
Megan Beachy on the throw-in as well. Does it all for them.
Bauer just sends it to the side. And another throw in for the Hawks.
It's really a weapon. She has quite a throw on her. And if Dover just keeps putting it up, they're marching right down. They don't even have to build an attack. They just keep passing it down the sideline. Here they are right in front of the goal.
Nice throw in. And I'll tell you what, the Hawks had a golden opportunity right there.
Good defense by Bauer. Step in there. And again, see, Bauer's kind of out there by herself, so even if she wins that ball, it's difficult. You got to get another player over there to help her.
So a goal kick to come here for the Tornadoes. .29-24 remaining. Clock counting under the lights at Hiland High School. Scott Robinson and John Lafredo bringing you high school soccer right here on TV2.
Yeah, an incredible evening for ladies soccer. Come a long ways out here at Hiland for their women's program.
I think you can see a definite improvement in many of the area programs.
Well, and the facilities that they get to play in now, so they used to play on those football fields. They're very narrow. The ball's out of bounds all the time. You have lighted fields, nice stands, nice press boxes. It's really a huge step forward for all these programs.
Into the corner, Shalosky running after it. Lindsay Yoder tries to clear it. Stolen by Shalosky, the centering pass. Yeah. And a nice job by the Hawks.
Is that a new goalie for the Hawks?
So the Tornadoes with it. Johnson has it. Over to Ross. Ahead to Johnson.
Here's the same goalie.
Johnson to Deems and back deep. We go to Frankovich. Both teams very patient. They haven't really tried to force anything.
You can see how the programs are developed. They think they're young and inexperienced, and they are, but you can see the skills are there for these ladies. And it is really about, for both teams, trying to find that dangerous player up front that can put some pressure on the other team to draw a double team or a triple team, and then other players become open.
Deem's doing a nice job against Yoder. Yoder still controlling it. Taps it over to Candle. Candle's pass just a little too far, and the Tornadoes will get the throw in.
Looks like the Hawks are playing with 3 forwards now, where in the first half they were playing 2.
Miller Esselman back in for the Tornadoes. Look like replacing maybe Chelsea Hall. It's going to get a lot more interesting when it gets down to about the 10-minute mark. The
pressure
is going to get turned up.
Yeah, that Boyles down here, that was a terrific opportunity that she came out and cut that cross. The cross was a little bit too close to the goalie, but she was there to make that play.
Tornadoes on the run. Johnson gets in behind, but nicely done by Elizabeth Boyles. Picked it up, no problem.
Good idea by Gallardo, but just a little bit too close to the goalie, so Johnson couldn't get on the end of it.
Ross has got it. Boy, they're just in tight. They're packed in just too closely, and then Ross fires a shot.
That was a nice shot and save.
And again, another good save by Boyles.
Good win by Galileo. There's Megan Beachy again. Oh, foul by Galileo. Good job by Megan Beachy.
So it'll be a kick here for the Hawks.
There haven't been very many fouls, but you give up those fouls, it's an easy opportunity for the team to change ends with the play.
Hawks are going to substitute here. Michaela Candle comes in, replacing Megan Candle. And now the Tornadoes. Johnson's got it on the wing. Trying to move it ahead. Pulls up. Gives it back to Corns. Frankovich will help the attack. Little crossover, little left-footed shot blocked in traffic.
Good opportunity, good hustle by the Dover Tornadoes.
So it'll end up being a goal kick for Hiland. Big pile up there near the Hiland goal, but no harm, no foul.
Well, Michaela Candle was right there to really put a stop to the attack.
Harrington's got it for the Tornadoes back deep. Tornadoes need to hustle back as Hiland on the move. And it'll be out on the far side as a throw in here for Hiland. Hiland in the white, Dover in the red. Zink's got it. She'll take a couple of dribbles. The pass across the middle, not much there. Johnson can't get it for the Tornadoes. And a little bit of a dangerous pass that was intercepted by Sierra Yoder.
Some good passing by the Hawks.
Miller Eshelman is going to throw it in. Hiland getting a lot more aggressive.
Well, that was a tough opportunity for Anna Deems. Marielle Eshelman threw it into her, but she had 2 players on her.
Bauer's able to clear it ahead.
That's a nice pass forward to Bailey Ross.
Ross sends it to Johnson. It's a foot race.
Johnson has some speed there. Nice defense by the Hawks.
Just couldn't get it on her right foot to take a shot.
Oh, Lydia Beach really came through there. Just put a little touch on her.
A through ball and a nice job there again by Boyles coming out to grab it before Alina Lauber was there.
The Tornadoes probably need to play a few more balls behind them. Use their speed a little bit.
Deem sends it ahead to Corns. On the far side to Gettelaro. And a shot there now. Handled again by Boyles. .21 minutes, 46 seconds to go.
Good job by Anna Deems winning that ball. Keep the ball in the offensive end.
Frankovich to Corns. Frankovich stopped the run, and consequently the Hiland Hawks came out of there with it.
There's Megan Beachy again. Nice job. Stay with it, Megan Beachy. Well done. Dover's got to recover here. They're not recovering very quickly. Hiland's getting up, and the Tornadoes are not getting back.
That time the Tornadoes take it away defensively. And they'll send it through to Johnson. Johnson, a little bit of a stutter step, trying to get around Lydia Beach.
Lydia Beach did a nice job again, stopping the attack.
Team's after it.
Frankovich is doing a nice job controlling the offense for the Tornadoes.
Nice little give and go pass. Nice sidestep move. Centering pass, and it's just to the left side of the goal.
Unlucky, some great passing. That all started with Frankovich. Some good teamwork with Juliana Corns and Alina Lauber really hustling up there to try to get on the end of it.
A great opportunity. They're by far the best opportunity of this match so far.
Absolutely.
They had it all set up. You thought that one might go.
Goalie came out. Defense was there, though. They saved it.
So the Hawks catch a little bit of a break there. Frankovich again. Getting wrapped up inside there with Megan Beachy. And Zink finally clears it for the Hawks. And that will take a little of the pressure off as the Tornadoes will have a throw in from their own end. Lindsay Yoder taps it out to Menuet. Zink can't quite get it. And now Zink with it. Coming to the middle, drops it off. As Yoder passes it ahead and stolen away by the Tornadoes.
It was a good pass. Slosky read it well, though, and got in there. Oh, a giveaway for the Tornadoes. Here's a good opportunity for the Hawks. Good passing.
Zink sends it to Yoder, and it's in for the goal.
Caught the goalie off the line. Some great passing there on just an interception.
I believe it was Lindsay Yoder, right? With the goal?
I think so. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, Wilk.
18:51, Mark Hiland scores.
Lindsay Yoder.
Lindsay Yoder.
Some great passing. They won that ball and passed it back and forth and found the open player, and she put it away. Dover wasn't able to step to the shooter.
Siani Williams in for the Tornadoes. And I'm sure that's a little bit frustrating. The Tornadoes have outshot Hiland.
Yeah, it's about 10-2.
See what the Tornadoes can do here.
Oh, right.
Shalosky was right there and just couldn't get it settled to get a good foot on it.
She really probably needed to settle that, and nobody was on her. Great passing to get right back into it for Dover.
Both teams have struggled a little early on in the season. Hiland at 1-4, Dover at 0-2-1.
They've played some good teams. It's a big difference with playing JV or playing middle school soccer and moving up to being a starter on varsity. So it takes some time for adjustment.
Hiland on the attack again. They become a lot more aggressive, and you can see that they've started to pick up the pace, and they're feeling a little better about themselves right now.
You can see that confidence growing. And now Dover's picking up their pace a little bit.
The last 10 to 15 minutes is going to be interesting as Williams is going to have to chase after it. She's there, turns, has a chance, and the Hawks will knock it out. A throw in for the Tornadoes.
A good touch by Lindsay Yoder to get that out of there. Sienna Williams, just a little bit long in her touch, had an opportunity to score.
So the throw in on the side for the Tornadoes. Hawks doing a nice job with some footwork. They quickly get it out to midfield.
This is where Dover's midfield has to get back. Got to help their defense.
5 defenders back for the Tornadoes against 3 offensive players for the Hawks. Maddie Bauer clears it. And good hustle there.
Good job, Majeski seeing the play. Megan Beachy there again.
Shalosky takes it away from her. Corns finds Frankovich. Over to Deems. Up the field, manages to sneak all the way through. Gadalaro on the far side takes a shot. And right in the hands of the goalkeeper, Boyles.
I'd like to see her go in a little bit further. Get a better opportunity. Put some pressure on that goalie.
Menue wins the free ball and then taken away by Gadalaro.
There's a wonderful pass through. That's what I think Dover needs to hit, a little bit more longer balls behind the defense. Here's the transition the other way.
The attempt on goal looked like Elshire maybe.
Yep.
And sailed over the top of the crossbar. And it's still 1-0 Hiland leading Dover. Coming up following our match, we'll have the post-match wrap-up brought to you by ChemSpect Limited, and we'll also be naming our McDonald's Player of the Game. We also want to remind you, too, that our match is brought to you in part by Domino's Pizza, located at 88 East Iron Avenue in Dover, Ohio. Enjoy some pizza during the game and call 330-343-4434 for fast delivery, or order online at www.pizza.domino's.com.
Bailey Ross had another long through ball to Galileo. Pretty effective weapon for the Tornadoes here. Galileo on the outside.
Well, Tornadoes have to feel a little sense of urgency right now. We're under 15 minutes to go.
Transition's important, getting from offense to defense and defensive offense.
The Tornadoes kick it back.
Emma Harrington doing a nice job.
Really, for Hiland, it's just a game now to possess the ball.
Yeah, keep the numbers behind the ball. They're a little problem. They're getting confident in the front, and the defense is holding back, so there are big openings in the middle.
Nice job by the Hawks. And Menue tries to find Alshire, and that is going to go all the way across the field. And it'll be a throw in for the Tornadoes with 13:45 to go. Again, this time a throw in for the Hawks. You don't have to be in a hurry if you're Hiland throwing it in on the far side. Just take your time.
Yeah, every play should be a delay tactic, actually.
Said the master.
Sometimes you have to do that.
The pass into the corner. And it will be a goal kick here for the Tornadoes.
The Hawks have to make the Tornadoes work to get out of their defensive end now. Make them string some passes together. Not let somebody just dribble through. Keep them on their heels.
Somebody might see that 1-0 score and think, wow, that's not a great soccer game. But it's been well played. I think both teams have showed a lot of skill.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If you've been around this area for a long time, there's a lot of long kicks back and forth, back and forth. Both teams are really showing their skill. They just don't possess that offensive weapon up front that puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And that will go out off of the Hawks. And a throw in for the Tornadoes here with 12 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the second half. The Hawks with the lead at 1-0. Siani Williams with it.
Oh, great play by Siani Williams. Here's Alina Lauber.
Alina Lauber gets it on her right foot. Can't make it work. And Siani Williams gets
Great
it
hustle.
into the end.
Oh, it went over the line. The linesman got him.
Almost. Boy, she's got some speed.
Yeah. And she could have actually let it go at one point. Maybe let it go out and get a corner kick out of it. But great hustle on her part. She really made that play twice. So they got a goal kick back there. Okay, now it's the Tornadoes' opportunity to try to keep it in their offensive end.
Julie Zink will kick it for the Hawks.
A sub in the game for the Hawks and the Tornadoes.
Looks like Alex Johnson will come in for the Tornadoes and try and catch up with the number here for the Hawks as well. Looks like it might be Alexia Miller.
I think you're right. Every one of these goal kicks and punts now are 50-50 balls. Who's going to win those balls are going to show who's going to win this game here at the end.
Johnson tried to center it over to Frankovich. Johnson gets it back. Johnson tried to kick it through. Zink does a nice job clearing it. Frankovich has her shot blocked. Deems inside, and it'll go wide of the goal.
Good shot by Deems.
Both teams in need of a victory.
Yeah, it's hard to tell your team the moral victories that you played well but didn't come up with it. It's hard for them to believe sometimes.
We've got Indian Valley at Claymont on Friday night. Then next week we'll have New Philadelphia Dover volleyball on the 9th. On the 12th, we've got football with Massillon Perry at New Philly.
Dover throw in Madeline Bauer.
You can mention if you know some of the folks working the game.
Yeah, we have Ethan Worley, I've noticed on the far side. He's one of the linesmen. He's a former Dover soccer player. He's been refereeing for a couple of years. It's always great to see the former players come out to coach and to ref. We're starting to see some of that in our local area teams.
Alexia Miller doing a nice job. And Zink will kick it back out toward the midfield handball. And a handball.
Unlucky for her. It just took an odd bounce.
Frankovich sends it in near the 18-yard line. Headed out to Corns. Tornadoes need to make something happen here. Johnson was there. Gets it knocked out to the corner. Zink's got it for the Hawks. And it's out for a throw in to Hiland.
And you're looking for composure on both sides. Composure to control that ball for the Hawks and for the Tornadoes to make the right play at the right time. They're really being aggressive now, putting pressure on the Hawks, but you can't just kick it. You got to make the right play.
Alina Lauber had it. And Miller Eshelman sent it ahead to Lauber. Squirts through Miller's leg
Great
over
pass.
to Williams.
Yep.
Nice job defensively. A little bit of a misplay there.
But winning the ball was important for Emma Yoder. That was a good win.
It'll be a throw in.
Lauber back to Deems. Oh, had a substitution. Emily Schlasky back in.
You would think they would bring somebody up from the backside to throw it in here.
Yeah, and Galileo back in. Well, you can see Dover has everybody but Emma Harrington up in the final 40 yards of the field.
Gadalero into the middle of the field.
It means if the Hawks can get a couple passes, they're going to put a lot of pressure on the Tornadoes here.
Tornadoes retreating.
Good win by Miller Eshelman.
Tornadoes' touch has been a little tough here. Some of the passing.
Yeah, there's the weight of the pass, either too hard or too soft at times. You have to. Oh, great ball by Madeline Bauer.
Alina Laubers out there to the right. Tries to scoot one in front for an opportunity for the Tornadoes, but the goalie Boyles, who's done a nice job, comes out.
Yep. Bailey Ross was there, but the ball was in a little too tight to the goal. You got to bring those crosses out a little bit.
Gadalero to the middle of the field to Corns.
See, nice passing by both teams.
Those 50-50s, you got to win right now with 6:40 to go.
Yeah, Lindsay Yoder won it for the Hawks. Good win by Anna Deems.
Gadalero ready to throw it in.
Might see some extra subbing by the Hawks. That's a tactic some coaches will use. It wastes a little bit of time.
They get a little tied up there in the middle of the field. But the Hawks still have it under control. And the more they can keep the play out at the midfield stripe,
you got to get the ball wide.
They'll be.
Highland's in the middle here. They got to get them stretched out and find the holes.
Shalosky trying to get to it.
Yeah, unlucky.
And it'll be a throw in here for the Hawks. They're still playing 90 miles an hour, and they need to play about 40 miles an hour right now.
Yeah, it's hard when you're putting that intensity and aggressiveness to put the right weight on that pass. And then get back defensively because you can't give up another one. You have
Zink
to.
carries it up, taken away by Frankovich.
Yeah, great win. Well, she missed Slosky. She had her. Good passing. Good passing by the Hawks.
Beach has got it to the outside. She'll send it down the line. Nice pass. Controlled by Menuet.
That's a great opportunity.
Menuet, the center pass for Beach back out to Menuet. They'll change to the far side looking for Alshire. And it will roll out. And it'll be a throw in for the Tornadoes with 5 minutes to go. Scott Robinson and John Lafredo with you. I want to remind you, too, about the new website WJER Radio and TV2 have put together, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch all of the exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports. So make sure to check it out. The new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local. Dover Tornadoes aren't going to have too many more runs left in them here as Gadalero hits the deck.
Unlucky. She just tripped on the grass.
And the Dover Tornadoes are going to get the advantage back. And Lauber inside. Knocked away by Yoder.
With a good shoulder tackle. Hopefully Gadalero is okay.
And we get right down to the final 4:16, and we have our first potential injury here. Let's hope it's nothing serious, that they can just get her up, get her off to the side, and things are moving along pretty well till right there. But that was purely, she was running down all alone, and those are the kind of things you worry about.
Yeah, hopefully her knee didn't give up. You're hoping that more it was a trip. She got her foot caught in the grass than just her knee giving out.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back with 4:07 to go in our match. Hiland leading Dover 1-0. We'll take this time out and be back with more exciting soccer action on TV2.
Myers and Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007 and most recently Dr. Jason Backage in 2010. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we have grown by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers and Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, New Comerstown, and Millersburg. Let's get started building our relationship.
Hi, this is Denise from the Glass Lumber Company. Are you ready to tackle those fall projects? Call Glass Lumber. We have everything you need to finish those fall projects. Do you want to make your home more energy efficient? Call Glass Lumber and ask about new windows, doors, and insulation. Do you need a new roof? Call Glass Lumber. We offer complete roofing packages and we deliver. Do you need pressure-treated lumber? Call Glass Lumber. We have a complete line of pressure-treated, premium-grade Pro Wood for all of your building projects. Doors, windows, insulation, roofing packages, flooring, a complete line of hardware, and of course lumber. With estimating and delivery, it's all at the Glass Lumber Company. Are you not sure if the project will fit the budget? Call Glass Lumber. We are a service company also. From the handyman to the contractor, Glass Lumber Company, we have everything to build anything. On the boulevard in New Philadelphia or online at glasslumbercompany.com.
Relax, Carlos. With McDonald's, you can afford to win them both over.
Now you can pick up a Big Mac Extra Value Meal with fries and a Coke for just $3.99. So there's plenty of McDonald's love to go around.
Muskegum University is now offering online professional development workshops for coaches and teachers for only $1.99 per credit hour. These affordable online workshops are flexible and self-paced, fitting into your busy schedule and allowing you to earn credits to maintain your teaching license. You'll explore alternative techniques to motivate your students and reduce stress. You'll learn about the impact nutrition has on a student's performance, as well as develop a better understanding of how the mind and emotions affect your students. For more information on this program, contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 or send an email to nbradley@muskegum.edu.
And we're back and ready to resume play after the injury to Raya Gadalaro. She was able to walk off under her own power, so it looks like she should be in pretty good shape. Didn't look like anything serious, although there was a little bit of a concern, and they wanted to assess her before resuming play. So with 4:07 to go, we'll resume with a throw-in for the Dover Tornadoes.
Got to get right back into the game, both teams. Got to stay focused.
Frankovich has got it, knocked away by Menuet. Frankovich has done a nice job. I've been impressed with her play there in the midfield.
She has, and she's just a sophomore. I don't think had any varsity experience last year as a freshman.
And, you know, you look at some of the players for Hiland that have done a great job, too. You know, Menuet has done a lot of the goal scoring, but you look at Lydia Beach, you look at a Candle, you look at some of these other kids that have really stepped up and played well tonight.
Yes, they really are. The midfield for Hiland. And what about the defense for Hiland? There's many opportunities that Dover had to get through balls and behind them, and someone came through and made a good play for them. So that was some real important things for the Hiland Hawks in this game.
So the Hawks will throw it in. And Dover's going to get it right back. They have an exchange of possession. Just when you think Hiland's got it pretty well in control, the Dover Tornadoes make another run at it. Siani Williams to the outside. She can't get to it.
You have to push everybody up and keep them in this end. Hawks need to take their time. Make the Tornadoes foul them. Make them kick it out of bounds.
Ross and Williams get their wires crossed a little bit there.
Good ball.
Nice chance there. Lauber hustling, trying to get to it. Hiland doing a good job getting it out of there.
And there they were again, stepping up.
Alshire bringing it down the left side. That's what they need to do. Burn that 10 or 15 seconds on every possession. Zink sends it right into Deems.
Deems has made a lot of these passes. Really important to their offense.
Lauber looks
Siani
inside
Williams.
to Siani Williams, and
Oh.
it's in just to the left of the goal. Lauber can't get it there.
Goodness.
Rolled right across the crease.
Siani Williams really made that play. The goalie just about had it, and she just kept at it. I thought maybe it should have been a corner, but great effort.
Wow, it just wouldn't curl in for the Tornadoes, and the Hawks get a break. They played hard, too.
They have. Their defense has really stepped up when they needed it. So we got to control that ball, not just kick it right back to the goalie. It's a long punt, and you got to control it again and get it back down in there.
Right now, just clear it every chance you get. Menue down the left side. Some pretty good contact here, and finally the foul called.
You hate to give up that foul. A minute left. Hawks should take their time.
Zink will take it. Balls pop way up into the air. 46 seconds to go. Zink with the header to the outside. And Megan Candle had it. Tornadoes have maybe one last effort here with 31 seconds to go.
You get everybody else, and now you just pump it into the box.
Williams gets bumped around a couple of times. No call, shot in, and nicely handled by Boyles again. And that probably is just about going to do it, as we're down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is going to do it. It's going to be a 1-0 victory for the Hiland Lady Hawks over the Dover Lady Tornadoes in high school soccer action. We'll come back. We'll have our ChemSpec Limited wrap-up show and also name our McDonald's Player of the Game. That's all coming up momentarily right here on TV2 Sports.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. so there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
As the area's leader in direct-to-garment printing, you won't be surprised by Dennison T-Shirt Graphics' huge range of services: screen printing, banners, engraving, graphic design, and embroidery. They offer just about anything you can imagine, like shirts, mugs, hats, plaques, trophies, and more. They're located right here in New Philadelphia on the south side and on the web at DennisonT-shirt.com.
Hat maker Vincent Brimble prospered in the town of Hattington. Never flashy, he only made the classic bowler. Then suddenly the day's trend became preposterously tall. His Raymond James financial advisor reminded him that focusing on the long term is always fashionable. The fad was indeed a passing one. His patience paid off, allowing him to one day hang up his hat with confidence.
Are you uncertain about your retirement, your investments, or the economy and would like a second opinion? Please contact us at 330-343-2212 or visit us online at raymondjamesohio.com. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SPIC.
For exceptional and expert care in a comfortable and family atmosphere, turn to Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Since 1964, our physicians have been providing our patients with a wide range of general and specialized care for the treatment of ear, nose, and throat conditions. Our doctors Asako, Ramsey, Bogdan, Smith, and Brescia are board certified and have all trained at major American academic centers. We strive to deliver every patient the most advanced and highest quality of affordable health care available. Services include treatment of adult and pediatric ear, nose, and throat disorders, allergy management, complete hearing services, and facial plastic and reconstructive surgery. We are the largest ear, nose, and throat provider between Cleveland and Columbus. Let Ohio Head and Neck provide you and your family with the quality of care you deserve by contacting us today at 330-492-2844 or find out more by visiting our website, ohioheadandneck.com.
Muskegum University is now offering online professional development workshops for coaches and teachers for only $1.99 per credit hour. These affordable online workshops are flexible and self-paced, fitting into your busy schedule and allowing you to earn credits to maintain your teaching license. You'll explore alternative techniques to motivate your students and reduce stress. You'll learn about the impact nutrition has on a student's performance, as well as develop a better understanding of how the mind and emotions affect your students. For more information on this program, contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 or send an email to nbradley@muskegum.edu.
And the final score here from Hiland High School. The Hawks defeat the Dover Tornadoes in girls high school soccer on a Thursday night. Scott Robinson and John Lafredo with you. And this is our post-match wrap-up sponsored by ChemSpec Limited, a locally owned specialty chemical company providing exceptional quality products throughout the world. And John, I'll tell you, things went back and forth so much, it just really could have been anybody's game.
Well, it could have. And what happened is Hiland had one great opportunity and they put it away. Dover had several, and they weren't able to finish.
So that is pretty much the story here for our post-match wrap-up, brought to you by ChemSpec Limited, a locally owned specialty chemical company providing exceptional quality products throughout the world. Our final piece of business for tonight is naming our MVP, brought to you by McDonald's, with 9 locations to serve you in Bolivar, Strasburg, Dover, Yerricksville, Newcomerstown, Caddis, Sugar Creek, and 2 locations in New Philadelphia. And the lone goal scored by Lindsay Yoder. She is our McDonald's MVP from the Hiland Hawks. Thanks again to McDonald's for being with us and helping us support our player of the game. That's going to do it from Hiland High School. The Lady Hawks defeat the Lady Tornadoes 1-0 in high school soccer action. For John Lafredo and the rest of our TV2 sports team, I'm Scott Robinson saying so long, everybody.